There's a tremendous power in your silence and restraint. Now, don't mistake that for weakness. In fact, it's an unquantifiable expression of strength. One of the most powerful displays of character is not giving in to every word or action that's thrown your way. To become a person of this nature, you've got to master the skill of not reacting. But why is this so important? Why must this be mastered? Stick with me here and we'll break it down. First off, to harness this power of not reacting, you've got to recognize extreme emotions and delay those impulsive reactions when they bubble up to the surface. Let me give you some tips to help you become more reserved. The first step to being more reserved is just being in the moment by taking slow breaths. There's a tendency to get swept away by the rush of emotions that flood our minds when we hear certain words or receive certain actions. But taking a second to have a countdown in our minds goes a long way. Psychologists refer to this as a chemical countdown, from 1 to 10, from 10 to 1 again. As basic as it sounds, practicing chemical countdowns helps you calm your nerves and remain in control of your impulses. Ask yourself the right questions. Identify what's really triggering you. Sometimes when someone does or says something to provoke a reaction out of you, it's not about what they said or did. Sometimes it's not even the how or why, but rather something else entirely that has more to do within us than with them. The next time you're offended, ask yourself, is this really a valid reason to cause me to act out of character? Or am I just looking for an excuse to vent inner resentment? If you're finding this helpful, give it a like and a thumbs up. According to Sarah Lindbergh for Healthline, pent-up anger or anger that's been withheld and not expressed can affect your mental and physical health. That's why it's important to identify, address, validate, and move past these feelings. The longer we bottle up stress, anger, or resentment, the more likely it is to emerge in moments we don't expect. I know you're hurt. It's okay to be tired, but it serves you more to release your emotions in a fruitful and productive manner. This can be through working out, running, or having a conversation with whoever caused you hurt, if it's safe for you. If not, distance yourself, but talk to a third party you both respect. The goal is to be in control of the negative emotions and not allow them to grow within you to the extent they control you. A huge reason many don't know the power of reservation is that they can't see or understand the consequences of uncalculated reactions. When you take a moment to discern the results of a sudden reaction, you might just prefer to stay calm and rise above the situation. For example, if reacting would only make matters worse or drag you into a messy situation, perhaps that was the intention to bring you down. You wouldn't want to give someone or something beneath you more power, would you? An ultimate technique to help you master the art of not reacting is to be full of love and empathy. When your heart is abundant with love and empathy, it's difficult to take offense because you see beyond their actions and understand the heart's intentions behind them. When you see their heart instead of being hurt by their actions, you view things from their point of view. You see their pain and don't get caught up in your feelings. So, why should you master the art of not reacting? If someone is deliberately provoking you to elicit a reaction for their own benefit, mastering the art of not reacting becomes even more crucial. The more composed and unbothered you remain, the less likely they are to continue using that tactic against you. Imagine how much more peaceful and fulfilling your life could be with clearer, more thoughtful choices. When you're calm, you can make better decisions. These decisions result in a better quality of life. A study by the University of California, San Diego found that self-control significantly contributes to gaining and maintaining power, which is vital for effective leadership. Your ability to manage impulses and stay focused on long-term goals makes you the leader you are deep within. John Gottman, an expert in couple therapy, highlights that negative communication patterns during conflicts can deeply hurt relationships if not addressed. Harsh words and criticism can escalate conflicts, fostering resentment and defensiveness. By being mindful and compassionate in our communication, you can nurture stronger, more resilient relationships. If your important relationships must last, there has to be transparency, but there also has to be gentleness during heated conversations. Taking your attention away from unnecessary things shifts your sight to what truly matters. For example, let's say someone runs into you without apologizing, or someone's trolling your content in the comment section. You can react in attack or defense. Better still, you can just resume your journey and not let people's negativity distract you from your momentum. You're not a robot. You're human with feelings and impulses. It's okay to feel, but you don't always have to give power to those feelings. In the end, feelings may fade, but the words or actions that spur us on impulsively will stick with us. By utilizing these tips, you'll master a super trait that makes you a leader in any situation. Want to learn more about habits that build confidence and self-esteem? Subscribe to Sci Factors. And as always, thank you for watching.